When you see an owl, two adjectives come to mind: wise and old. Maybe you'd better add ferocious to the list. One of the great hunters in the animal kingdom will be hunting another owl today. Welcome to Houston, Texas, and Rice Stadium, home to the Owls. As we'll see, a squad from the Americans, the Florida Atlantic Owls. Florida Atlantic about to put toe to leather and get this thing started. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Rice Owls offense will have the first possession of the game. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, Dave. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse. But it's...
Snatches it on the run. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Off the play fake on first down. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. He'll do it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Here comes the heat, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So Florida Atlantic's offense has the ball for the first time. They sure hope that that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Platt. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The give to the back. Turning on the Jets. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Owls kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. from the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Picks up the first down. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. Breaks the tackle. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Quick pass on the jet motion. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. The Owls are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
It's a little demoralizing, too, I think, if you're on defense, because it looked like you had him, right? It's 3rd down. Everybody's getting ready for a big sack. They're pinning their ears back, trying to get upfield. You just can't make the play. Quarterback's able to escape. He doesn't get the first down, but he did get nice yardage, so I'm curious to see what they do here on 4th.
Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted.
Well, this guy shot out of the cannon. 2 catches on the opening drive, and finally going back to him again. This time, they don't hook up, but he's a guy that needs to touch the football often, and I think this offense has to keep trying to find ways to get him involved.
Here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Rice takes over. The Owls ready to get that offense cooking again. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They shut him down immediately. They tried to pop the fullback loose and no running room there. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson fighting off the defender. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Owls are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The running back has it. Sweet punt there. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week it was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. And you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping 2 hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. And guys, Florida Atlantic has the edge. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Reads it, fires complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Owls are in the hurry-up. Quick release by the QB. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. No huddle here for the offense. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Wants to go up top. Release to the back. And he's wrestled to the ground.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category.
And the returner is stopped. They'll run the option. Runs through a tackle. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. And the Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Here comes the option. Now the toss. There he goes! Guided out of bounds at the 34, and the running game really coming through. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. To the ground, he's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Gives it on the option. Pushes ahead for a couple, they'll mark it at the 33.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
It's a seam wide open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
He's going to throw deep right side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And that's where he'll go down. An explosive play moves the sticks.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Oh, what a cut! And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Owls!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake. but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Rice rushes to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He'll pull it down. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Owls come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. They run the reverse. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Going to swing it on 2nd down. The throw. Wide open, makes the catch. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. That big play has this defense reeling, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 14. Pocket breaking down. Got his man. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He caught it. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'll immediately call timeout.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Finally dragged down. He picked up the first down and set him up with a goal-to-go situation. He's looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. Quick strike through the air for the score.
The gamble pays off on offense. I know there are a lot of coaches out there that would have just kicked that field goal in the final play of the first half. Instead, they decide to throw it. And when you've seen these two guys hook up as many times as they have in the past, why not just do it? Great job executing. They're on the same page. They get the score in the end zone on the short throw, and they've got the lead going into halftime.
Rice ready to kick off and get things started here in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half. He's loose. Wide open spaces. The 20. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And that one will give them the lead.
Yeah, offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets? The speed. He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
17, Rice, 14.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one.
Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Powers through the defender. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Working that left side now. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, it's so nice to have guys out wide that you just trust that you can feed the football, and this guy will do the rest, will cross that goal line, will take care of you, make you look like a genius. That's that kind of guy right there.
Rice, 14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
And the Owls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Sticks it in his belly. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And I don't think he got it. The defense stands tall on 3rd and inches. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. On the ground, it's Sands. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. Oh, he's got some space. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Wake Forest packed a wallop today, and in many ways felt like it packed Deke's Nation with them too. This was supposed to be a road test, and instead it felt like a walk through the park in Winston-Salem. One team will rise in the ACC standings, while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going.
Oh, a lot of space. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw in that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the returner will be brought down. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Quarterback making checks. Back to pass on 2nd down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Pulls it in. It's Messer. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down conversion.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. To the air on 2nd down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that shot downfield falls incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the third quarter. And guys, Florida Atlantic is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. The RPO, it's complete. He's not going to make it. What a job on this defense to stop him in his tracks. So the first step of that was fine. They made the pass and catch, but no yards, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Yeah, I don't know if they were anticipating pressure on that play. They just want to get it out of the hands of the quarterback quickly, but whatever they were thinking did not work.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And that decision will be questioned for a while. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. They'll go to the fullback. They stop him in his tracks, tried to sneak that fullback loose, and nothing doing. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And that's the 4th sack this offensive line has given up today. And guess what? You thought they'd be better. Last week, they got their butts chewed out. 6 sacks they gave up. This week, on their way to doing it again.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail.
There's not many play calls on the sheet to score a bunch of points really quickly. So you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss the mark, and they just got to score more points. They got to do better, right, Palmer? That's expert analysis. They got to do better.
The Owls headed quickly to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Messer. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
3rd and short, I have no problem with RPO because I can run it or I can throw it if I see something opening. Maybe he should have ran that one. You got 2 downs possibly to still try to make it happen, but he definitely didn't throw an accurate ball.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
The outstanding game has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That 1st down now tells me now it's time to start running.
Touchdown, Florida Atlantic! And the pummeling has started. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all.
14.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Got it set up on the outside. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And how about that rush off of the edge? You could tell, man, playing pass all the way. Your team has a lead. Getting later in the football game, he's just pinning his ears back, and he flies off the edge and gets the big sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that missed fourth down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, you know, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Owls! The defense putting points on the board.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
He's got it. Two-point conversion is good. Just a couple of possessions down, so there is some hope. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onside every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and making sure your offense retains the football.
The short hands, it's Platt. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab, it's Sands. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Owls with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They keep it on the ground, clock is their friend. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick catch on third down. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
Using his feet to buy time. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team.
And you know what? You kind of deserve that. Late in the game where you could run the clock out, still throwing the football all over the yard. Now this game, it's a long shot. It gave him a little bit of hope.
He's going to throw it from his own end zone. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. safe completion on the screen. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. And they spike it and get the clock stopped.
He strikes the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
So now it's second and long. Back to pass. He's taking the deep shot. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Rice rushes to the line. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, it's picked off. Bringing it back. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Owls. The defense takes matters into its own hands. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
And doing a great job in coverage. Obviously, you got to play run first as a linebacker always. That's your first thought process. But then reading the QB's eyes, breaking on the football, catching it. And then from there, it was easy. Just take it right to the house.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. After this, it'll be a wrap. Wants to go up top on first down. They get to him as he throws. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.